Good evening, YouTube. It's about 11:20 here on the East Coast. Figured I'd do one more video before I check in. This one's going to be another review. I had done a review of the Neewer light box, which was pretty good. So I went ahead and I bought another one of their products, which is a set of Neewer stand-up lights, LEDs. It's supposed to be two lights and stands in this one little box. It looks kind of like it would contain like a box of chocolate. It's not very big, but we're going to do a quick unboxing here on camera, and I'll open it and I'll try to show as much as I can and let you know quickly what I think and if they're feasible for what I'm going to be doing. I mean, these are starter lights, so you know, you got to start someplace. So let's go ahead and get our box cutter ready, and we'll open it up. All right, like that. Okay, right off the bat, we've got our product information. It's got a handle, a swivel, the light, and I guess these are like some scrims or something like that. So that's the first thing you see when you open a box. This is contact information if you need support, you know. The usual fare. Here are your gels, your filters for the lights. You've got several different colors here. You got a purple, looks like maybe like a green, and I think a blue. Open that later. So there's your gels. And here we are. We've got first set of lights, and they're small. They said they were small, and they were right. They're small. So that's the light itself. Okay. And we've got the other one. Okay, it's got the, I guess the white. Just these pull out, but this is where you put your gels in, I guess, in the front of there. So there's the second one. Then you got your mounts, 1 and 2. Okay. And then we've got our stands, which I guess these are going to expand. Oh, okay. So they just flip out, and not sure how these exactly go. I'll figure it out once I go off camera and then come back, how these exactly go. Not sure. I'll have to check that out. So that's 1. And 2. So yeah, they are, you know, they are pretty cheaply made. You know, these are not gonna, you know, be real durable, but for starter lights, you know, you can't go wrong for like $40, you know? And you get 2 of them. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna step away, put this together, and then I'll come back. Okay, so here they are in all their $35 glory. The Neewer lights. They kind of look like paddles, actually. So it takes about 10 seconds to set them up. There's nothing to it. These are the absolute lowest price ones that you can get. $32 plus tax, and $35 around roundabout. So I've got them hooked up here to the little brick, the charging brick, and it's plugged into the wall. So they're set up here on this kitchen table of ours with the crumbs for my son's sandwich. Anyway, so we'll turn them on, take a quick look. So there you go, there's 1, there's 2, and you can bring them down. Try the other one. You know, they have a decent range of dimming. So that's all the way down. And that is pretty much all the way up. So I'll turn them around and try to light myself with hopefully them out of the range of the camera, so you can see how they work when they're trying to light a subject in the field. So let me do that. Okay, so the lights are now in position, so let's turn them on, and this is going to be 1, 2, and that's pretty much the maximum lighting you're going to get, which is not too bad. I mean, lights the face good. You know, I can adjust these a little bit more. Let's see if I can tilt it down a little bit. But yeah, the build quality is you know, as far as the stands go. But the lights themselves are actually not too bad. I will go over one other thing when I turn them around again. But so let's go down the range. We're gonna dim this one down a bit, dim this one down a bit. And you kind of get to a happy medium of around here. That's for these for these lights. That's not too bad. So my overall opinion of them is that if you want to do a test and you want to see, you know, what these LED lights can do, and you don't want to, you know, spend a lot of money. I mean, I think you can get these for even as cheap as, I seen it for like $25, I think, on eBay. But I bought them off of Amazon, and you know, we have free shipping, so it was just tax. So I'm gonna turn them around now. I'm gonna point at a couple of little things, and that's about it for now. So let me turn these around and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, the build quality is average at best, really. I give it 7, maybe even a 6 as far as this part here goes. You can actually detach this and use it as a selfie stick. You know, this extends here. A short selfie stick. I didn't buy the version with the long collapsible selfie sticks because I didn't want to spend much money, because I didn't know how good these were. I just ended up setting them back if they were really, really bad. But the lights themselves are not bad. They give up enough illumination to, you know, illuminate your face pretty clearly, depending on how you position them. Right now I didn't do any kind of a real fancy job at positioning them. I just put one here and just, you know, let it rip from there. But one of the things is that these scrims here, or whatever you want to call them, diffuser, they have a heck of a time coming out. When you see somebody else do them on a video, they come right out. But I had to kind of push down here, and it's even hard to figure that little crack there, and then it comes out. And then putting it back is a little bit of a pain in the neck too, because it doesn't want to go all the way down. You have to kind of screw around with it. So that's a little bit of a downer. But again, 35 bucks, you know. So if you want something cheap, something that you can use as a selfie stick, selfie light stick, you know, illuminate yourself or whatever, they're good enough. But the build quality is going to be average at best. So that is it. The company's name again is NEEWER. Okay. And you do get the gels, which I didn't even try yet. I'll do that another time. So I'd like to try it on a white background, which I don't have set up. I just wanted to do a quick test on these. So overall, from 1 to 10, I give them a 7.5 overall, because the lights themselves are decent. Build quality, I give it about a 6.5. You know, maybe a 7 on a good day. But around a 6.5 is probably a fair evaluation for this build. They are what they are, you know, so obviously I'm not going to be keeping these very, very long. You know, after a while, as I do more and more with YouTube, I'll I'll get, you know, more professional kind of lights. But to start out with, to test with, these are fine. So right now I'm still being lit by this one over here. I'm going to turn that off. And that is my video for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a pleasant day.